Cheers. Yeah, I don't recommend that. On a cold November morning, I set out for the town of Hastings, ready to hike the next section of the South Coast hike over to Rye. Unfortunately, not all was well with my camera. For some reason, the camera decided to format my memory card and I lost my first couple of hours of footage. So I picked the walk up in Fairlight Glen. Well folks, bear in mind, this is November in England. As they say, when in Rome, right? Come on, let's do this. Woo! Yeah, I don't recommend that. Woo! Well guys, as I just went for a dip there in Fairlight Glen, I come out of the water and my GoPro was saying there's an error. I need to format the SD card. And so I just pressed the button to go back, and it looks like it's wiped out all of the footage that I did leading up to this part. So the first part of this video might just be me and my bare ass, so I'm sorry about that, but I'm really pissed off at the moment, to be honest. Quite devastated because the amount of work I've done coming up here from Hastings, it's just gone just like that. Yeah, bit flat, to be honest, bit annoyed, but we'll continue the walk on to Rye and try and make some sort of video out of it anyway. At least we haven't lost the footage of me getting naked into the sea in late November. Well, it's been a really nice walk so far, through the woodlands, along the cliffs, down on the nudist beach there, a couple of waterfalls as well. Well, it's an absolutely glorious day, sun shining, birds are singing. I was expecting to be freezing my arse off at this point after going for a dip. We're now on the highest point of the hike, leaving behind Fairlight Glen. We're heading towards the village of Fairlight. You can actually see way off in the distance Dungeness. I don't think you'll be able to pick it up on the camera. It's pretty gloomy out here. So we're only actually about 3.5–4 miles into the walk, and we've been going for nearly 2.5 hours. That's mainly because of the side quests into Fairlight Glen and Ecclesbourne Glen, and also the rolling cliffs. Hello. Hello. Aha. Well, looking back to Fairlight there, you see some serious coastal erosion here. They've put these huge boulders here to combat it, but whew, I think that's a losing battle there. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Oh, slip, slip, slip. All these muddy paths are seriously hindering my progress today. I do love me a thatch cottage. Alright, we're leaving Fairlight behind now and all the cliffs. Going past Pet Village onto Pet Levels. I'm pleased to say it's not raining cats and dogs. Next stop here is Winchelsea Beach. So most people heading down to Rye on foot would now be heading down here, the Royal Military Canal. This canal, 29 miles, it was built to combat Napoleonic forces in the 19th century. However, this is a coastal hike, so we've got to find the coast. Behind these houses somewhere. Here we are, next to the caravan park. And here we are pet level beach. Get to the chopper! Well, we've seen quite a lot of fly tipping out on our walks, but at least the people here are a little bit more civilised. At least they've sort of cut their mattress in half and put it next to a bin. Well, it's not the most exciting walk, folks, but it's not too bad. We're not on the dreaded shingle yet. There's a nice little footpath here, but I've got a feeling that's going to run out soon. So we're now at Winchelsea Beach. Beyond is Win Arsenal Beach and Win Liverpool Beach. No, the Winchelsea name derives from the Old Saxon for Quent, for win, as in old marshland, and Chelsea is derived from Chessel, meaning shingle, shingle beach. The town itself is about a mile that way, back when the shore was there, about 1,000 years ago or so. Not much here on the beach, never been here before, but not much going on. What they have done is flatten the shingle, and we've got a few of the old flattening trucks coming this way. Pretty sure flattening trucks is not their technical name, but we'll go with that. Yeah, some pretty heavy duty stuff. Looks like they're bringing some shingle down to the other end of the beach. Look at that sky, that's some real winter ambience going on there, isn't it? We're in Rye Harbour now, guys. The tide's out, so we can walk along this lovely bit of sand. And hello, sunshine. Well, folks, I'm going to do the outro for this video and for the series here. So I'm on the beach. I'm going to have a Brewdog Palm Beach, a pina colada beer. I'll let you know what it's like. As I say, this is the end of the series. We've walked all the way from Sandbanks near Bournemouth to Rye in East Sussex, where we meet up. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Well, you haven't done the Worthing to Brighton bit yet. Ah, yeah, true. I'm glad someone was paying attention. Yes, that's right. We've still got one more section to do. Worthing, my current hometown for the last 8 years, to Brighton, my previous hometown for the last 7 years. That is going to be the final section. Stay tuned for that one. Thanks for reminding me. Can I still have my beer? Yeah, go for it. Thank you. Cheers. You can go away now, by the way. See ya. Oh, bye then. The beer's pretty decent, by the way. Gets a solid 8 out of 10 from me. So I think I may have messed myself up a bit here, guys, because I've come out to walk on this lovely bit of sand here, and it is a lovely bit of sand, don't get me wrong. But I think this little inlet of water is cutting me off from the beach. So it might get wet again. Now, if I had a bit more skill and agility, I'd hop over those groins. Well, I've no choice. I'm going to have to just take my boots off and wade across the water. Oh, that's colder than the water from earlier. Well, this place has a particular desolate end of the world feel, a bit like a Dungeness off there in the distance, and that's added to by this building here. This is the Mary Stanford lifeboat house. In 1928 the lifeboat crew of the Mary Stanford boats were called out in stormy conditions out here in the English Channel to rescue a vessel in danger. The vessel itself was rescued, but the boat wasn't. 17 men that night lost their lives. Since then the building's been closed, just left as a reminder to those men that lost their lives that stormy night. Well folks, that's the end of the beach. They're doing moving some shingle around up there, so we're not allowed to go any further. There's some more shingle being moved about. We have to go this way. Last bit of shingle, the whole hike. There's a pillbox there, but it's off limits. Oh man, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got little table-like things and all sorts of stuff that would be perfect for well, not camp inside it because the floor's wet, but to cook your food up and sit down and have a drink and stuff, that is perfect. Well folks, behind me is Camber Sands. Beyond it is Dungeness. This is where we're leaving the coast for this penultimate section of the South Coast hike. We've still got a couple more miles to go though. Rye's in this direction. So we're meeting up now guys with the first part of any coastal hike series that I've done on YouTube. We'd walked all the way over from Folkestone in Kent, out to Dungeness, across Camber Sands and into Rye. It was a good video. It was good fun. I had good fun making it. But I remember getting to this part and I was absolutely knackered. I'd had about 3 hours sleep. It was in the height of summer. The sun had come up at 4 o'clock that morning. Got no energy. I think I've just about got enough energy to get me to Rye train station, and that is it. I'm a spent force right now. Running on fumes. Well, here's another pillbox. I've actually got some information on it, this one. Right, let's go check this place out. Oh, looks like it's flooded. Yeah, my feet are wet anyway. So you see these 3 little indentures here. That's where they mount the machine guns. The machine guns would have a range of 4 kilometres. They're called pillboxes because these long openings reminded soldiers of post boxes where you put your letters. Only they were known as pillar boxes then, and later that got shortened to pillboxes. This is awesome. Love this little house. So simple, brightly coloured, non-symmetrical. Plenty of bird hides for you ornithologists out here. And here's the Rye Harbour Visitor Centre. Very modern looking. Quite curious that there's more people in the Visitor Centre than there are actually out in Rye Harbour itself. Martello Tower number 28. Look how cool it is. Look, the little dove's getting in there. I want to live in there. Make some room for me, Mr. Dove. Look at that, someone's put a red roof house in their garden. Nice. William the Conqueror pub. It does make me curious that they've named a pub after foreign invader, successful foreign invader. Imagine if the Nazis won World War II. Would they be naming pubs in 500 years time the Adolf Hitler? Who knows? What I do know though, that's some pretty cool artwork there. We're leaving the harbour behind, we're leaving the river behind, we're heading up into town. Nice little cottage. Well, it's a bit industrial and grey down here, but we have found what looks like a nice church. Smooth. As I suspected, it's closed. Oh yes, quite a fine steeple. Well guys, we're almost at the end of this very long and uninteresting road. As you can see, it's almost dark, so we're almost in Rye. We've got enough time just to have a quick look around before we depart. Well folks, I've already done one outro, but another one won't hurt. That's it for this penultimate section of the South Coast hike. One more to go. I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, despite the first part not being available. See you next time guys. Cheers.